Welcome into a new Getting to Know video. I am joined on the line by the latest commitment for Colorado, Carlton Madden from Cedar Grove High School in Georgia. Carlton, thanks so much for taking the time out to do this.
Definitely. Thanks for having me, man.
What has this whole offseason been like? You know, it was frustrating. You only got to play in one game during that junior season. How have things kind of progressed for you going into this offseason, looking ahead to that senior season?
This offseason been great. Taking everything day by day, 1% every day, trying to get better. This season, I'm anticipating a lot of things, promising. This season looks pretty promising, from me putting in a lot of work ever since last year when let's say I couldn't play. But yeah, I got a lot of riding on this season, so I'm ready for it.
Anything specific that you've kind of targeted that you're trying to improve on as a player this offseason?
I'm really trying to work on getting into dropping into my zones. I can pretty much, rush the passer. It's still some stuff I got to tune up on, But I'm really targeting, my hips, being able to flip, being able to, guard those running backs when it's man-to-man. So it's something I'm really targeting on.
I had mentioned that you were only able to play in one game last season due to a transfer ruling. How surprising was that? Was that something that kind of came out of left field, or did you think that might be a possibility?
When I transferred, I did know the risk it was going to be, but everything was okay until like the first week they said that we can actually play because, our season kept getting pushed back or whatever. But, everything was okay until that week where we said we was definitely playing. They ruled me ineligible. So, that kind of hurt, but, God's willing, I'm here. So.
How challenging was that, to have to watch your teammates go out there and compete and not be able to participate?
Yeah, it was really it was kind of hard for me. It was a tough pill to swallow, but I was supportive the whole time. Supporting my teammates there on the sideline. So, you know.
What does it look like your role is going to be on Cedar Grove's defense in 2021?
I'm a big leader on Cedar Grove on the team right now. I will be playing outside linebacker. Mixed with a little bit of DN at times, depending on what formation we really run. But yeah, my main position is going to be outside linebacker.
If somebody came to watch you play football for the first time, what do you think would stand out to them about you as a player?
They would see that I'm on basically every play. The play could be 50 yards off the ball, from where I'm at, and I still be over there and trying to make the play. They'll see a lot of effort. That's not hard to see at all. So yeah, I just think it's my effort, my ability to, move around.
With recruiting, you got your first offer from Colorado back in mid-September. What were those conversations with Colorado's coaches early on, and how did that relationship with them kind of evolve over, the next 5 months leading up to your commitment?
Yeah, in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty slow. We would text maybe once or twice a week or whatever. But now, after I want to say towards the end of 2020, me and Coach B Mike, we picked up our relationship or whatever. We grew a good relationship. We was texting almost every other day with me, Coach Wilson. So we got a good relationship.
It sounds like there were some other colleges that were interested, but they were just kind of waiting to, get more film of you.
Right. All right. Yeah, a lot of schools interested. A couple of SEC. They hit me up. They were just waiting on the film. And that was a real tough pill to actually swallow. I got to just wait on my senior year. So.
What was it about Colorado that made them stand out to make you feel like you were comfortable in wanting to make a commitment this early in the process?
Yeah, I've talked to a player up there, Alvin Williams, my ex-teammate. He told me it was a great fit, great coaching staff, great team, great guys, great coaches. I just feel like it was a fit for me. I mean, we already had a good relationship or whatever. And, I can really see myself playing at Colorado.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Alvin. Obviously, like you had mentioned, from Cedar Grove High School, he came out and played special teams as a true freshman at Colorado. What specific things did he kind of share just about what his experience has been like as a student athlete at Colorado?
He was saying that the coaching staff they care about life off the field as much as they do on the field. So, you know, that was a big standout for me because, you know, it is bigger than football. He said it was a great place to grow into a young man. So that's really all I need to hear. And after I seen after they took me on a virtual visit last week, you know, I was really, really excited to get go ahead and commit.
Was there anything specifically about that virtual visit that impressed you?
Well, I say I like the three fields, the three outside fields. You know, that really kind of pushed it a little bit. But my mind was already made up before the actual visit, the virtual visit, and you know that the virtual visit just put the icing on the cake, really.
What does your mom like about CU?
She likes the coaching staff. You know, me and her sat down one day and looked at. We researched the school's history. You know, winning games, winning bowls, and stuff like that. So you know, this team knows how to win, definitely. And you know, she likes that. Me and the coaches have a good relationship.
You mentioned that you're going to be playing more outside linebacker this upcoming season. What has Colorado said in terms of how they see fitting into the program?
Yeah, they said they are building players like me, like myself. You know, being able to come off the ball, making a good pass rush, you know, defending the run, being able to drop in the zones, stuff like that. So,
Where were you born and when did you start playing football?
I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, east side of Atlanta. I started playing football when I was 5 years old. Fell in love with it instantly.
Which people have been the most influential on your football career so far?
I have to say my dad. My dad been a real big influence, you know, with him um, coming home and providing, being a hard worker. You know, I think I've picked up those qualities from him.
What's your best memory as a football player so far?
My best memory, I think it was my last year playing park ball. It was real fun. We didn't win that many of games, but you know, it was still a fun experience. You know, with me playing. I was playing like receiver. I was playing everything really. I was playing like receiver, like deep end, little linebacker. So that was real fun. So I knew it was gonna wind up being passed because you know it's 3rd and 10. You know, I said, yeah, I know he was gonna roll out. I know I was gonna get the pressure. I know he was gonna roll out. You know, I just made the play. Had to run and make the play.
This is the one game of film you had out there. It's pretty impressive stuff. Who are you going up against in this game?
I was going against will you repeat that question again?
Yeah, what do you remember what team you were going up against in these clips here?
Oh yeah, this is Lovejoy.
Was this the first game of the season, or where was this game at on the schedule?
This game was actually a JV game. I couldn't play varsity last year. You know, with me being in 11th grade, I was eligible to play JV. So, you know, I just had to just rock with that. You know, like I said, it's a tough pill to swallow, but I mean, I had to do what I had to do, man. Coming down the line, making a play.
Did you line up exclusively with your hand in the ground in terms of when you were practicing throughout the season?
Yeah. You know, my coach, he really wanted us to lean on being able to put our hand in the ground and, you know, make plays. I think it's like me playing a little receiver right there.
Nice. Well, I know you're excited to get more film out there, and we're excited. Yep. All right, Carlton, this is going to be a rapid fire getting to know segment here. What's your favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food is pizza and wings, straight cheese pizza and honey mild wings.
Nice. What's your favorite wing stop, your spot out there in Georgia?
It's a spot called A1 Wings. I like that, and I like JJ's Fish.
What's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show is Power, but I would say my favorite cartoon is The Amazing World of Gumball.
Favorite movie?
My favorite movie would have to be Juice. That's my favorite movie.
What's your favorite music genre and artist?
I honestly listen to every genre. country, pop, hip hop, everything. I really listen to all genres, but I think my favorite artist would have to be Lil Baby.
Okay. What's your favorite professional sports team?
My favorite sports team would have to be, in football, it's definitely the Seahawks, and in basketball, it's definitely the Lakers.
Favorite professional athlete?
LeBron James.
How would you describe your personality off the football field?
I'm really funny. Like, I'm a humorous person. I'm funny. I'm really laid back and chill. Yeah, that's about me.
What are some of your hobbies outside of football?
If I'm not playing football, if I'm not working out, I'm either playing a game or sleeping.
Do you have a pregame ritual or tradition that you do before games?
Um, I gotta listen to my music. I like to listen to Lil Baby before a game, and before every game, I'm praying. Tradition, every game.
And just to close out here, Carlton, wanted to ask you, what you're most looking forward to when you think ahead to your future at Colorado?
At Colorado, I'm definitely trying to win a national championship. Nothing less. National championship. Be able to grow as a young man at Colorado.
Awesome, Carlton. Well, that's all the questions I had for you. I really appreciate you again for taking the time out and joining us.
I appreciate you for having me, man.